To say this season isn't going to plan is a bit of an understatement. We are currently sat third place in the table. We are 7 points behind league leaders St Gallen, 5 points behind second place Basel, and we are also sat third in our Europa League group with 2 games to play, and it could all be decided by the time we get to play our final game of the season, I say season of the group, because if we lose against Nice and Feyenoord beat Osijek, we can't finish any higher than third. In between episodes, we've done okay, I guess. We beat Young Boys, we beat Luzern, we drew with Vaduz, we beat Stade Lucerne Auchi, which is a great name. Brenner scoring 4, obviously, because he did. And Feyenoord, you can see there, we lost that game 1-0, which has meant our group is awfully tight. If we lose against Nice and Feyenoord beat Osijek, we are finishing third, regardless of what happens against Osijek, because they can't catch us up, which I think will put us into the Europa Conference League. It will. So it's not all doom and gloom, we will still be in Europe. Let's play Nice. So for the match against Nice, defensively we are back to full strength. However, in the middle of the pitch, we are not. We have Brescianini, that's his name, and Eddie Salcedo playing as a box-to-box midfielder, because I want him to become a good box-to-box midfielder, because he's not going to get in front of Brenner, Genepo, Sene, and all those guys sort of playing those attacking midfield and striker positions. And I'm fully aware there's a lot of you that are probably just shouting at me going, that's a silly idea. And it is a silly idea, but this is a computer game. It's fine. 17 minutes on the clock, and we've got the first highlight. Raffia long ball forward finds Brenner. He's somewhat of an island up there, though. No support at the moment. Genepo's there. Back to Ichikawa. Through ball. Can't get past Castillo. And now Nice have the ball themselves, and they've just gone for a big lump forward as well. Mamana chests it down. The Argentine, he's gone for a big lump forward. It's over the top. Brenner's managed to latch onto the end of this. Needs someone in the middle. Genepo's one of those options. Eddie Salcedo, what are you doing? Eddie Salcedo, that's what you're doing. He's a brilliant box-to-box midfielder. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a genius. Genuinely was very confused why he passed to Ishikawa for no reason. When it comes to him here, pull the trigger, shoot. But no, he does a first time pass to Ishikawa and goes, what are you doing? Have that back. So he goes, all right then. Then he scores the goal. Looking at our group then, that goal puts us to the top of the pile, because I assume Feyenoord and Osijek probably still drawing currently, as Osijek have 2 points. The good news as well for us is we are keeping Nice quiet. Osijek have taken the lead against Feyenoord. That's amazing. That's just put the cat amongst the pigeons, hasn't it? Pusic with a corner towards the back post. Brenner doesn't get on the end of it. Genepo's going to collect this. I've just realised Osijek winning isn't a good thing. Salcedo with the ball. He's gone for another long-range effort, and Eddie Salcedo is the greatest box-to-box midfielder the world has ever seen, and I will not have a bad word said about this decision. Half-time then, the Eddie Salcedo show means that it is 2-0 to Grasshoppers, and we are doing very well. Mamana has picked up an injury, and I don't know whether I want to take him off or keep him on for the moment. Tadibo with a free kick 1 minute and 10 seconds into the second half. Boudaoui, ball forward. Adamola Lookman's latched onto the end of it. He's just going to go for goal himself. What's happened here? Gavin, turn around. That was a worry. You just stood on his line. Nice have turned up in the second half by the looks of it. Boudaoui with the ball back to Tadibo, who is obviously very, very good. It's a superb pass for Lookman. And Adamola Lookman's hit the post. Oh my word, everything's coming up Millhouse. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Are we even going to get something from this highlight? No, we're not. Nice again coming forward with the ball. Mamana chests it down. I don't know what his injury is. I've no idea. But I hope it's something just minor. Like he's hurt his elbow or something. I don't know. Something that's not going to affect his football ability. Raffia back to Brescianini. Through ball finds Pusic. What's he going to do? Raffia's there. Hamza Raffia makes it 3. And this surely puts this game beyond any shadow of a doubt. Although there is still over half an hour to play. And we have managed to balls things up from decent positions in the past. Celtic, I'm remembering Celtic all over again. Literally seconds later, Nice are coming forward. They are just all over us and just not managing to score at the moment. We're playing really well. This is similar to how Feyenoord played against us, where they were just the better side. Dolberg's ball forward, it's a good pass. Finds Atal on the right-hand side. Gedson crosses. Dolberg's there, heads over the bar. Still 3-0 to Grasshoppers. Final 15 minutes of the game. We are going to do this Mamana substitution. It is going to be Vukalic coming on. I prefer Vukalic to Loosely. I don't really know why. I was going to take Eddie Salcedo off because he's obviously not a central midfielder, but we're going to keep him on. Han is going to come on as that shadow striker as well, because Han doesn't get the opportunities. purely because Brenner is just superb and Rafi is very good. So Han just sits on the bench a lot of the time. So let's get him a bit of minutes in the Europa League. We need to get that ball clear. Vukalic back to Bazunu. He's gone forward. Not the best pass, really. I wanted him to just lump it upfield, really. Salcedo to Han. Inside his own half. The North Korean. Where is he going to go? Off towards the left. Keeps going down the line. Plays in Genepo. Salcedo wants to score another one, please. Okay, Musa. Good effort. It wasn't an Eddie special, was it? So from the goal kick, it's managed to find Dolberg. Dolberg you're not Eddie either. Eddie Salcedo is the greatest box-to-box midfielder the world has ever seen. Just leave it alone. Final 5 minutes of the game. We are going to do another change. We're going to take Brenner off because he's done nothing. Sene's going to come on. No, he isn't going to come on. We'll do that. We'll do that. And we'll do Montiel coming on. So Han is going to finish the match as a striker. Montiel comes on. Brenner has been pretty quiet, hasn't he? Full-time whistle goes. Eddie Salcedo is the best performer, as we know. 3-0, 3 points. Coefficients are going up. And it looks like Osijek managed to beat Feyenoord, which means if we beat Osijek, we are through, regardless. If we draw, we are through? Maybe? Possibly. I don't know. There's connotations that could happen, and I can't work it out in my head. It's the day before the Osijek game, and things are still not going well in the league. We've played 3 further matches, losing against Basel. We managed to beat St. Gallen, which is actually a very good result, and then drawing with Winterthur, which is a terrible result. We now have to play Osijek, and as long as we I think if we pick up a point, we are safe. We should be going through, but we obviously want to win for coefficients and all that jazz. So we've made it over to Croatia then for the Osijek game. I think we should win this one. We've already beaten them once so far. A win will actually mean that our performance in the Europa League has actually been pretty good. Derry have just drawn 2-2 with PSV. I mean, I don't know why, but Derry are doing bits in the Europa League for some reason this season. Sene's got the ball for us, 10 minutes on the clock. Loses out though. Now Zappa forward to Mance. Plays it across. Osijek coming forward. Good interception by Petar Pusic, who is playing as a right-back because Alan Aragoni is injured. And Brenner gets his 26th goal of the season. He's ridiculous. He's an absolute cheat code for us. It's a shame that he is so inconsistent. That goal means that we will be finishing top of the group. Nice look like they're currently beating Feyenoord. They are, thanks to Kasper Dolberg after 14 minutes. And basically that puts this entire group to bed. If everything stays this way, it's all sorted. The 2 teams who are top at the start of the match will be the 2 teams at the top at the end of the match. Sene's going to get there, does head it down. Ishikawa's carrying on his run. It's gone to Brenner. Is he going to get his second? He does get his second. I think he might be getting a hat-trick. I kind of skimmed over the starting 11, but Pusic is playing as a right-back because of Alan Aragoni is currently injured. How have we not scored from that? How have we not scored? Romagna and Mamana both having chances. We win a corner. That was weird. Pusic has gone over to take it. The right back. It's towards Herc. It's cleared. Montiel collects. He's going to go for goal. And that's a ridiculously good save from the goalkeeper. I said this before, but we do need to learn how to actually do something from corners. Sene's not going to get there. Mamana's going to pick up the pieces. Back to Pusic. Still 4 in the box if he can get the cross in. On the ground to Sene. Pusic again. Can he whip in the cross? He can't. He can pass it badly. And then the ball gets cleared. Herc is going to collect. Hopefully keep this one alive as well. We've got no support. He's crossed it in. Sene was miles offside. The ball is cleared. Is this an actual highlight? What's going on? Ishikawa. It's not a highlight. This might be. It's a throw for Lonsar. Could be his name. Could be Lonkar. I don't know. I'm not from Croatia and I'm terrible at pronunciation. You've probably worked this one out by now. Kick upfield. 33 minutes. Pusic controls. The captain goes for a run. Just run the length of the pitch, mate. What were you doing there? I don't know whether that was a shot. Was that a shot? Was that a pass? I don't know. Sene to Salcedo, playing as the box-to-box again. Crosses it in. Brenner's going to get on the end of it. No, he doesn't. It's cleared. Pusic is there, though. He's gone for a whipped cross. Sene's there, and Sene puts the ball in, but I think he is going to get flagged for offside. We are probably going to get some VAR, though. And I think it's counted. I think it's actually counted. It's not said that it's counted. It's 3-0, but there's only 2 goals. Nope, there we go. It's counted. I don't know why the game does that every now and then. Half-time then, 3-0 to the good. And this is so much better than last episode, isn't it? Last episode was not particularly great. This time around, we are potentially going to win 2 matches 3-0 apiece. Genepo collects it. Sene, he's been fouled by Bartelek, and he's going to get himself a second yellow card. So it is 3-0 and they are down to 10. Nice are also 3-0 up against Feyenoord. So yeah, it's the group's done. The group is finished. It is a big kick from the keeper. Romagna heads down. Ichikawa, still only 18 years old. Brenner's going to get on the end of this. And there is Brenner's hat-trick. He scores 1 off 3. That's it. He doesn't, nothing in between. He never scores 2. I still can't believe that Brenner costs £3 million. That's just insane. For the amount of goals that he just provides us, he is a finishing merchant. I was going to say tap-in merchant, but most of them aren't tap-ins. Most of them are very good. Genepo collects this ball, plays it off to Montiel on the right-hand side. So many black Grasshopper shirts in the box. Brenner's there, can't get his 4th. It's gone over the bar. Time to do some changes then. I don't really know what to do. If we got on the bench, El Jazawi. Do we go for El Jazawi? He's having a storming game, Sene, so we won't bother with that. Would do Genepo for Han. I think that seems like a sensible thing to go for. Any fitness concerns? Not really. Pusic has got a yellow card because all our right backs just constantly get booked for some reason. Montiel's just taken a clattering. I don't know what's happened. He's bruised his ankle. So that is Montiel's day done. It's going to be that. And then we can just put Sene on the right. El Jazawi comes on the left-hand side. He is still at the club, in case you didn't realise. I mean, obviously, he's on the subs bench. Just seen, we've had 23 shots, 9 on target. If we get more shots on target, this could be Celtic levels of destruction. Romagna to Herc. We've only got 10 minutes left to try and get some more goals, though. Han, ball forward, finds Brenner. Ball towards El Jazawi's not going to get anywhere near him, and it's all the way back with the keeper. He's just gone for a big kick, which makes sense when you're 3-0 down and you're just being peppered all game. Salcedo to Han. Brenner in the middle. On the floor to El Jazawi. Finds Sene on the right-hand side. He's got no support at the moment. It's back to Herc. And Christian Herc gets his 8th goal of the season. And now it's 5-0. I don't think goals affect your coefficients, but if they did, we'd be doing quite well. Also, so would Celtic. I'm going to remember that Celtic game for the rest of my life, by the way. Salcedo to Romagna. Salcedo gets it back, ball forward, finds Sene in the box. He can't get the ball past the goalkeeper. It should be 6-0, really. Maybe it will be. It is over in Nice, apparently. They're 6-0 up against Feyenoord. Pusic's corner isn't the best, and it's cleared. He's going to collect, though. Goes for a run. Doesn't see anything more than that. The full-time whistle goes then in Croatia, and it is a 5-0 win. 27 shots, 6 on target. Sene gets a 10 rating because, what was that, 3 assists and a goal to his name? Brenner gets a 9.6 because all he did was score 3 goals. Lazy. Could have got an assist as well. And with that then, we have confirmed that we are through to the next round. I mean, in the end, looking at it, 2 teams scored lots of goals and 2 teams didn't. We got a positive 7 goal difference. Nice with a positive 6. Final dropout into the Europa Conference League. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think Basel were in the Champions League, weren't they? They didn't do very well, but I think they have finished third. They have finished third, which means they are into the Europa League as well, which is good. That was what we needed to happen, really. They beat Bayer and they drew with them. So, you know, they picked up as many points as realistically we expected them to do. And to finish off this episode, some very good news by the looks of it. We are 0.2 away from equaling what we're going to lose at the end of the season. 35.775. It means we're not going anywhere. We're definitely not going anywhere, but we're not far away from Belgium. We're actually not far away. We're a lot closer to Belgium than we are to Denmark, which is good. That's what we want to happen. Next episode, then, is going to be possibly January. It might be league football. There's nothing happening in January. I don't know why. It might be league football. I don't know what's going to... I always do this. I have no idea what next episode is going to be. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll be back with more Europa League football. It's going to be there. We're coming back there in March. It's a long way away. Thanks for watching.